I, from working at that store, I kind of like was able to like feel and see and be able to like discern what God was saying to me through other people telling me their stories. And that's what I was talking about, like the family dynamic between these two sisters. Like one was the good one was the bad one, and you could decipher easily which one was which. You know what I mean? And I know that's like passing judgment or whatever, but that's it was just clear as day. So like, but he was speaking, God was speaking to me through all these people and their stories and their different points of views and stuff about what they went through and where they went wrong or where they went right or how it turned out or whatever it was. And so that's how I know God is able to speak to other people. um and maybe it's a lot of preparation about what we are going to go into and like the season that's ahead and stuff. um but the unbelievers, like, yeah, so like what I noticed is that we and that's why I feel like we shouldn't stop from making these content. We shouldn't stop from making these videos. We should just make them. And I tried to like not say like as much of like the other stuff. Like it's hard not to because but I guess I'm trying to be mature in that sense. But um people are gonna get something out of it. It doesn't matter if like I'm talking about this or like somebody else is talking about something else. Like, so God put social, I believe Jesus created social media so that way we could all like be together. I see more people getting supported through their social medias, and that's the whole point of it. you know Stay home, stay safe, make your videos, make your content, try to relax and chill. Eat healthy food, drink water only, no more pop, no more McDonald's, no more this and that. you know yeah. And pray for your kids, pray for your families, pray for those your loved ones that are addicted. Pray for your coworkers, your where you work at, if you have a job. I was praying through the whole I had a job for like a month and a half, and like I was praying through the store, pleading the blood of Jesus through the aisles and all the products. And people might think that's weird, but what's weird, like the warlock coming in there and cursing up all the food items, or the woman of God praying over all the items that all the bacteria and the heavy metals get out of there and stuff, and blessing the food instead of cursing the food. Take your pick. You know what I mean? It's okay though, but anyway. But also like I was going through a lot of like heightened warfare to where I was like being forced to pray literally. And it was really hard. And I low key still don't even understand like what we're going through. Like collectively, I just don't understand. And God ain't gonna come out and just be like, oh, it's this and that and whatever. No, we have to suffer through it. I've been suffering for a long, long time, but now getting on social media, I'm able to see like other people are suffering as well. And maybe it's just God calling us deeper onto a deeper level of like knowing Him, wanting Him, not wanting all of this worldly exterior stuff, because it does sound good. It does sound good, but I'm kind of like a realistic person. Like I like to make sense. Like, like let's say I did get a lot of money. Would I really go buy land and a house and get a horse stable put up and get a bunch of horses and chickens and stuff? Because if I have to feed and water my horses and the water supply is beyond messed up, I don't know about if I could get like a well water system, but then I would be scared of them tampering with that. So we probably wouldn't even do none of that. We would probably just, I don't know, probably move out of this country, to be honest with you. Mass exodus, I don't know. I'm with it though. But then now everything is delayed because of my kids' court hearing got pushed out for 2 months. And I'm just like, this is my baby. His birthday's December 21st. He's gonna be 4 years old. I'm gonna cry. Life is unfair, life is weird, life is demonic, and people are just, the unbelievers. God will force people awake. He's gonna force people to their knees, force people to humble themselves, force, it's not force. I heard this one word from this reliable prophet. He was like, God is going to bring people to himself through his love. And that's the only way I am the way I am now, is because in the beginning of my journey, Jesus made me feel so loved. And men can feel so loved too. It's not just for women, like, to feel loved on by God and Jesus. Ooh, a fruit fly. Where the heck a fruit fly come from? Disgusting. There's all kinds of bugs and roaches and fruit flies and mice in this place. But anyway, we're grateful. I'm grateful. I wouldn't have it any other way. Just me, Jesus, and the fruit flies and the cockroaches and the ladybug up there. Yeah. But I don't know. This life is just hard, and I guess all we really can have is the Bible, and our relationship with Christ. And it's sad and it's hard, and not Jesus, but this life, like, and so anyway, hope you guys like the video. Comment, subscribe, leave your comments, comment whatever. I will respond. I'll talk back. My Cash App is in my description if you feel like donating to me. I don't know if I'm gonna get a job. I'll probably be forced to get a job, but I don't really want to be. Anyway, so